Hi, it's me again. It was going to be a couple of days, but it's turned into nearly 2 weeks. Um, when I ordered these parts, as you can see, um, I won't tell you from where because their delivery, putting the stuff out for delivery, was fine. It was just the courier. As these people said, it was picked up by Parcel Force on the Tuesday, a fortnight ago, and it didn't get delivered to me until last Friday. Then when I came to fit the panels onto the Mini, and I started to cut parts off, as you can see I've cut off the A panel, I noticed that there was movement in the rotisserie. Which I thought at the time when I bought it, I thought this is a wonderful rotisserie with 2 brace-in bars and everything should be fine. But I found out it wasn't. Everything moved, and I spent 2 days, or 2.5 days, not complete days as you would imagine, but 2.5 working days of when I came over the guys to work on it, just trying to sort the framework out. And now it's rigid, it doesn't move, and I've started to make a turning plate there which will allow me to turn it in increments. So now I'm going to start taking off this A panel here and the hinge panel, and this when we go on the inside we have an inner panel here and the flitch panel. But I noticed when I cut the A panel off, which I hadn't noticed before, when I look under the wing, we have another hole which I hadn't seen before, right next to the shock absorber. It's a repairable hole, as you know, but I haven't made my mind up yet whether I'll repair it or whether I'll change the hole in a wing, because as you remember from the original pictures, up under there not very good, but obviously most of that will be repaired with the flitch panel, so we'll have to wait and see. But if I need to change the whole panel, then so be it, I will. So now I'm going to cut out this A panel. I know a lot of people unpick it and drill the rivets and spot welds, but I don't see any point because it's actually made up of a number of sections. As you know, this is the part of the door frame which I've got, which goes from there all the way down and around, so that doesn't matter. This hinge panel is the rigid panel which goes in between the two, which is the sandwich, which I don't need because I bought. The inner panel here, the inner panel which goes down to here, I've also bought. And as I said, the flitch panel, either the whole inner wing or just the flitch panel, will be changed anyway. So what I'll do is I'll cut some lumps off it and then I'll start the video again. Right, here we are again. I've cut off the door pillar now, A pillar, whatever you want to call it, the reinforcing pillar and the inner pillar. And down on the step, I've cut off the step from the outside. I've left bits of the sill, as you can see, a piece of there in the front, the cross member and a piece at the back, which are original parts, so I'm assuming they're in the right place. So I've started taking off this back corner of the doorstep, and as you can see, the bottom of the quarter panel isn't very good at all, so possibly I'll change the quarter panel. I did have a panel to go up to this line here, and when I looked online, they're like £20 to buy, and yet you can buy the whole quarter panel for about £50. I know that's an aftermarket quarter panel, but I have seen quite a few people online fit in the aftermarket quarter panels, and they seem quite happy with them. So I'll see anyway. But as you can see, there seems to be, where I've ground it off a bit, there seems to be filler in here, and also there's a dent here which goes from there to there, which is quite big, and this panel over the arch seems to curl in quite sharply. I don't know whether that's original or not, but it seems quite a strange shape. Right, well, I'll leave it there for now. It's only a short video, but hopefully now I've got some parts and this jig is reasonably sorted. I'll be able to put one up every day or every other day from here on in. Okay, thanks very much. I hope you all keep safe and you're all well. Cheers.